Are you thinking about going on a long distance longboard trip and you don't know whether your skills are good enough? In this video, I will provide you with some ideas on how to train for the trip. If training is too hard for you, then think about getting an electric longboard. There's a couple of things that you should have mastered before going on your long distance longboard trip. One of them is accelerating, pushing, moving yourself forward, however you want to call it, and the other one is braking. So you want to be able to stop when you need to. When you go on a trip for a few days or even weeks, it is very convenient that you are able to push with both legs. One technique that makes use of both legs is called scogging. I'm not quite sure what it's all about, but I think it's just a regular push followed by a Mongo push. And that's pretty much it. That's how you move forward on your trip. So what you basically do is you do your regular push and then you place the foot that you have just pushed with behind your other one and do a Mongo push with your non-regular foot. So whether you do your Mongo push or your regular push, you should always watch out that you're doing it properly. If you want to know more about that, I got a whole video about how to push properly on your longboard, so check that out. It's basically just saying that you have to roll your foot off from the heel towards your toe. So now you know how to push properly and how to use your other leg for longboarding. But what can you actually do in advance in order to train for your trip? You want to be longboarding or training your push as much as possible before, just depending on how much time you got. What you can focus on when training is that you have your center of gravity, so your upper body above the foot that's standing on the board. And the same when you do the Mongo push, just always watch out that your center of gravity stays above your foot that's on the board. This will give you a lot more stability when doing your push. To start with, you probably need to look down on your feet, especially when doing the switch from the regular push to the Mongo push. And if you feel comfortable enough, you can look up towards the horizon, which will give you a little bit more stability and balance on your board. When you have all this mastered, do a few pushes, look down, place your foot properly, look up, try to do a few pushes and switch. Start slow, start small, don't do so much and just keep practicing and you'll eventually get better. The second thing you want to be training for is how to brake properly. And this you do almost the same way how you do the normal push. You center the weight of yourself, so your upper body, above the foot that's standing on your board, and with the other one you slowly lower it to the ground until you reach it. You don't want to be just braking with your heel or your toe, just use the flat surface of your foot, and if you can, practice this on both sides too. So when you're on your actual trip, not only one sole gets worn off, but the other one gets too. That was it on how to train for your longboard trip. If you got any questions, feel free to comment below or shoot me a message. This video is only part of one series on how to long distance longboard, so if you're into this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe, show me some love, otherwise I will see you very soon.